Okay, we bring in some SMX facts with our statistician, Clinton Fowler. JT and I had a bit of a debate with our colleague Steve Mathis earlier in the week because even Jett Lawrence says he's a little worried about how good Eli Tomac is at Hangtown. Now, some people, including Mathis, say that Eli's just good everywhere. Hangtown's nothing special. So go to the stats. How good is ET3 at round two?
Well, I don't know that Hangtown is his best venue, but it is definitely one of the four venues on the pro motocross circuit that is his strength for sure. I think Jett Lawrence has that memory of 2015 where Eli Tomac absolutely dominated the field. His best lap time was 5 seconds faster than the second place rider. Absolutely amazing. But maybe Jett's points are just simply because last year here, he had a horrendous day. It's the one place that he did not win the overall in his 17 career starts in the class. He went 24-6 for 12th overall. Obviously not the day that anybody expected from Jett Lawrence in 2024. And JT, the thing that really sticks out for me, he's got 6 of 7 second moto wins. To me, that is beast mode, JT.
Yeah, and I think it's nuance. You know, if stats can be misleading at times. I don't know how winning 9 out of 14 motos would be misleading, but apparently it could be in this scenario. But when I think about form, I think about Eli Tomac going in as a 250 rookie and dominating his first race ever. I look at him with one of the largest margins of victory ever in 2015, putting 5 seconds a lap into Ryan Dungey. It's very difficult for me to not think this is one of his best racetracks. And anybody who says it's not, I consider them to be literally insane. So that's what the setup is for Eli Tomac. It doesn't mean he's going to win Hangtown. I just think on the front end of it, the setup is a positive one for him, and that's really important.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can slice these numbers. What was interesting with some of the data you showed, take us through some of the averages, the average finish for Eli at these tracks.
At the top end of it, you've got an average finish of 1.6 at Washougal. At the bottom end, you got Redbud at 3.9. The third best venue for Eli Tomac, Hangtown. He's got a 1.9% or 1.9 average finish. Pretty impressive to me.
Shift to the 250 class. Someone jumped off the chart a little bit for you at Fox Raceway?
Yeah, I mean, impressive first race by Jo Shimoda, going 2-2 for second overall. Feels reminiscent of him opening the 250 West division in the Supercross series at Anaheim, one earlier this year, where he got his best start to the season with a first. JT, this one for me feels like maybe we get the 2022 version of Jo Shimoda, where he finished second in the championship to Jett Lawrence. He was incredible down the stretch. The last 14 to 16 motos, he finished inside of the top 3. Just absolutely had the speed, the strength down, and maybe he's the one this year to challenge Haiden Deegan, who clearly came out blisteringly fast this last weekend in Fowler.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to see the best Jo Shimoda. And this is a racetrack that's very familiar to him. He used to practice here every single week back when he was on Geico Honda several years ago. So he knows this track inside and out. I still think the key for Jo, though, is first lap positioning. And if you look at what he's really struggled with, how he started series slow, the results weren't there, it's because he's 20th on the second lap and he's just fighting his way forward the whole time. Well, if he can start inside the top 5 or 6, I think his pace and his confidence and his experience now in this class will keep him in that podium fight. Now, I don't think it's enough to beat Haiden Deegan. I think Deegan is the class of this field, but I do think Jo, on this form, with a reasonable start, can be a podium mainstay all summer long.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.